am attempting to turn this thing. I already have the planner done. What's happened with the weather recently is the glue has come undone. I did this about 3 years ago. So the glue has come undone for some of the pots. As you can see, some of them are turning and they're falling off. I have random ones that have blown over on the sides here. So I am going to bring this thing back to life and make it beautiful again. So the first step here is I'm going to remove what used to be like the light holders here, or for the light bulbs. These are used to hold electricity. I had them on there previously to give a little bit more support to the little pots that I had on there because they were from the Dollar Tree and they were plastic. They did not hold up over the years, so I am going to remove those. Some of them, as you can see, have already rotted off, which is good for me. Makes my job a little easier. And what I'm going to do is replace them with these little pots here. This pot was part of another project I believe that my aunt had gave me, and I had no use for these. So I'm going to replace from the plastic Dollar Tree pots that were on here. I've already pulled them off again. So we're just starting a blank slate. Replacing with these terracotta pots, and these are all like 98 cents from Lowe's. So stay tuned. So you can see now I have all of what used to be the electrical little outlet things here for the light bulb. I don't know the official name of them. I'm not an electrician, so sorry. So now I have all of them off. Some of them, of course, still have a little soil on them from what I pulled off before. But what I did, I just used this end of the hammer and just spun them around in a circle, and they came off pretty easily. So now what I'm going to do is take my pots, take my hot glue gun, high temperature hot glue gun, because there are different temperature levels of glue guns. I just want to make sure everyone knows this is a hot one. And I am going to glue these little terracotta pots onto the little chandelier parts. So what I've done is I went and got some Clorox wipes. Love these jokers. To sort of clean these out. Keep in mind they have been outside for like 3 years, so they're not in the best condition. So I just wiped them down as much as I could. Just dry them off a little. all of the terracotta pots on, as you can see here. I went through each one and secured each one with more hot glue, as you can see here. Again, you would want to have a lot of glue on here. Again, I only had to do this with the hot glue gun. It looks very messy, but it's going to be spray painted. I only had to do this because I ran out of Gorilla Glue. If I had Gorilla Glue, then I would have put each one of these on, and then it'd have to sit for 24 hours before I could put anything in them. But either way, it will work. So you can use either Gorilla Glue or some sort of really strong super glue, something that's very strong at bonding, and or you can use a hot glue gun like I did today, and then you just want to secure all the way around just to make sure that it can survive all elements of weather. So now I have it in a place where I'm satisfied with it. It looks good to me. So now I'm going to go outside and spray paint it black. All right, so here's an update. I was able to spray paint a good portion of these, and then I ran out of spray paint because I am ill prepared today, clearly. So I'm just going through with some black chalk paint, and I'm using this. I think I got this at Walmart. I can't remember how much it was, but it was under $5. So I'm taking my chalk paint and my paintbrush, and I'm just going through and touching on the spots where I wasn't able to spray paint. The one thing I do like about chalk paint for sure is that it has a very matte finish. So when all this dries, it will dry to a matte finish with the spray paint and the chalk paint covered over it, which is what I'm looking for. I didn't want this to be shiny. I wanted it to be as matte as possible. So chalk paint, I had some of this already in my craft room. So just went ahead and pulled that out. I'm just gonna go through and touch up these spots, like on the inside here, where you can see that there's still some of the terracotta color here of the original pot color. I want to go ahead and color those in because I don't want any of the terracotta to show when I put my plants in. I'm going to go ahead and just touch up this top here where you can see some of the previous black spray paint has rusted off, because again, this will be outside. I just want to have it as dull as possible so that as it ages, it just looks better and better. Okay, so here's an update on the Chandelier planter. I have everything painted. It's not painted beautifully because, I mean, it's going to be outside. And these things look better as they start to age and get weathered a little bit. And when you have a contrast of the black and then the antique gold. So I'm satisfied with how it looks. Again, it's been spray painted and then touched up again with some black chalk paint. You can see it's in various stages of drying. There's not one that's actually fully dry, so you can see what it looks like right now. And then I just went ahead and added my little wind chime that I already had there previously. I just added it back on here. So I'm going to go ahead, let it finish drying, and add my plants. Okay, so I have a final update. I have added plants, and everything's just about dry. You can see some leftover remnants of dirt here, just to show you how fresh I actually did just plant these. So I think it looks amazing. I went ahead and added in the little planters here some touch me nots, little annuals. I have huge trees around the area where I have my planter. There's my other one over there. So I am planting these with not forget-me-nots, it's a different flower. Touch-me-nots, or impatience is the other name for them, I believe. I could be saying that wrong, so forgive me. Yeah, so those are perfect shade plants for where this space is. I think it is gorgeous. I actually had these plant hooks here from the previous owners when I brought my townhouse, so it's just a great thing that they left behind, and I just replaced with this beautiful chandelier planter. I left the chain, and that's the chain from where I had the chandelier hanging in the house, and you can see where it's starting to sort of fade. We have that sort of the spray paint from the previous shop is starting to fade away, and you can see the antique gold shining through, but I love that look. So I'm not going to water these because we have rain on the way. I keep getting weather alerts that thunderstorms on the way here in Greensboro, so I'm going to leave this thing just like it is and let nature take care of it. So again, this started out as something that I had sort of neglected, and I just touched it up with terracotta pots, and now I have a new chandelier planter. I love it so much. Thanks for watching.